Welcome back to another edition of Lifeless Planet, a Let's Play edition with Truex. Alright peeps, let's get the show going. Okay, you can't run and push at the same time. That's a little annoying, but it's
I need to get up there somehow.
There we go. Oh, should be high enough. Oh. Sorry, let me line back up. This game actually steers with the mouse and with the keyboard, so it's a little weird. Maybe I need to push it closer. Okay, takes a little bit to land on there. Oops. Alright, so, don't put it under the lip. Let's get behind it. Let's see if we can push it away from the lip a little bit. Like that. There we go. Just takes a little bit of doing, a little bit of persistence. Wow. Can get some distance. Okay, let's see if there's anything worthwhile in exploring over here also. Ooh, another little crevice to check out. Well, hopefully this isn't a game where there's going to be some creature that pops up out of the ground and eats us just because we ventured into their little cavern. But if it does, at least I know it saved the game. Oh, another plant. A nice specimen of the ninth most common element in the universe. This particular mineral is quite large and suggests a sedimentary origin associated with ancient marine deposits. I can only imagine the vast oceans that might once have covered this planet. Sounding more and more like what we think Mars might be like, or might have been. Interesting. But obviously this is not Mars. Ooh. Yeah, because look at the terrain. It's not exactly Mars. Alright, so that's where we came from. I think the direction we came from. Right, so I think that is the direction we've got to go. Looks like there's way up from the water, but it looks like there might be something down in the water. So I definitely I'm going to go down and check that out. And then after we check that out, I know we can get back up here, so. Okay, try to soften the landing a little bit, but that was still kind of rough. Oh, they're critters. It's like turtles. Oh, they're frogs of some kind. Interesting. Okay, so we know there is life here. Wonder why it wouldn't let us log that. Or catch one and examine it. Okay, moving on. Now, I don't see any of the footprints. Do we? Do we? What's this up here? wonder if this has any significance. That's just a rock. I think we've lost the footprints, but I'm gonna go check out this little crevice. Nope, nothing there. So that obviously is not the way we need to go. We need to go this way. Now there's something over there in the distance. What is that? Looks like something that needs our attention. Bit of hazard there, bit of a rock slide. A book. Interesting, so we found a book in Russian and telephone poles that seem to go for a ways. And it looks like buildings up ahead.
What is going on here?
Now, we're not from a Russian mission. If you look at the shoulder patch, it's an American flag. So that means something here, the Russians got here at some point before we did. So I doubt that book was from a crew member, and these houses definitely were not from the crew. Okay, there's, it looks like a data point over here.
What is the point of all this? Okay, I need to stay calm.
A strange discovery. For 15 years I hung in cryo like a bag of forgotten frozen vegetables. That's what they said anyway. They played us real good with that story they spun. Another planet suitable for housing of human life? I can't believe I fell for it. I actually have to compliment them on the lack of oxygen. But that's a real nice touch. Of course, they probably just tampered with the meters. I bet I could take off my helmet right now. Is that what this is? A test to see how long it takes us to breathe or to break protocol? I'm not some rocket jockey kid playing with being an astronaut. What in the world is the point of all this? And where did they take my crew? Need to stay calm. My head is still spinning from the crash. Probably need to see a doctor. Or probably need a doctor. I bet they think that's funny too. Well, if this is a joke, it's a pretty serious joke. It's a pretty elaborate joke. Tell us we were in cryo for 15 years. See, is there anything here? Anything we can find? No, can't go in. We have another data point over here. Oh, oxygen bottle. Okay, so that can refill the oxygen.
У меня нет слов, чтобы выразить свою гордость в связи с началом наших экспериментов здесь, в этом новом мире. Когда мне описывали зеленый огонь, это звучало неправдоподобно. как будто из мультфильма. Я и не мог представить себе, что увижу такой красочный мир. Я просто ошеломлен его красотой. И теперь нам предстоит трудный путь по оккультуриванию этой планеты на благо нашей Родины. Правительство Запада расценивает наши намерения как агрессивные. Они не признают наш суверенитет, суверенитет Советского Союза. Но за нами стоит так много побед. Мы дали отпор германской агрессии, стали могущественной державой и доблестно боролись за распространение коммунистических идеалов среди других порабощенных народов. То, что мы совершим здесь, позволит стране Советов вырваться далеко вперед и поставит нас во главе всего остального мира без единого выстрела. Мы обеспечим весь Советский Союз энергией, источники которой мы откроем здесь. И я буду стоять во главе этого свершения.
Well, now, we've heard it in Russian. Let's translate it to English. Director's Report, 25/06/1978. That's a while ago. There are no words to emphasize my pride as I begin our experiments here on this new world. When they described the green fire to me, it sounded artificial, like something drawn from an animation. To imagine, I would have to lay my eyes on a world so colorful. I am overwhelmed by its beauty, and now we begin a difficult journey to cultivate this place in the name of the motherland. The government of the West calls our intentions aggressive. They do not believe in the sovereignty that is our Soviet Union. But we have seen so many victories. We repelled Germany's aggression in our glorious rise to power, and fought with valor to spread the communist ideal to other broken nations. But what we accomplished here will drive the Soviet Union ahead of the entire world without even firing a shot. We will power the entire Soviet Union with what we learn here. And I am the one who will lead us to victory. Pretty bold endeavor and statement, I must say. So, we got different houses, but there's only one with color, and that's that one right there. I'm on a hunch just going to run out here and see if there's anything at these houses maybe we could find or check as well, and then we'll go to the colored house. No, anything back here? Nope. I hear something swinging in the wind, but I don't see anything. Nothing moving. Just hear it. Odd. I would say this looks like a desert is claimed this, what I guess used to be a fertile area. Okay.
How is this possible?
Can't do anything with it there. Can't get to the front door or even interact with it that way. But it looks like if I can find a way to jump in there or climb up to it. Okay, so I think we've got ourselves a... we have to find a way to work our way across that. Ooh, I wonder if I can push this. Okay, so get up here. Ah, there we go. Oop. Oh. Oops. Let's try that again. Interesting. I'm trying to stop so I don't run off the other end from momentum. Oh, and I'm reversing too much, it looks like. Okay. You jump higher if you're not trying to go forward when you jump, if you're standing against something. See, that time I didn't try to reverse and I walked right off it as I landed. Let's try that again. Oh, you know what? I think I'm just going to have to try to hop across that, double jump it. Or try to do a jump, land, jump. Oh, hey. I was able to get clear across it. Lab Security Code Part B. The second half of the code access to the Southern Laboratory 549. In keeping with security protocol, this portion of the security code must be kept separate from the other half of the code. So that tells me that we still have to find the first half. This is the second half. Okay, so we have one more piece of the code that we have to find somewhere. That I take it we'll find it before we find the lab. So I better check out some of these other places. Let's see. Anything up here? Anything worth checking out? Well, to an extent, it looks like we have a pretty open world to explore. There's even a bigger building up there. Oh. Yep, again, I guess we can't run and jump if you hit the wall. You can't go up. Okay, there's another data point over here. Life has gotten very hard here. I want to go home so much. My brother said I should make a list of things I miss about home. I smile when I think about these things. Hopefully we'll be able to go back very soon. Things I miss from home. Let's see. So we've got Shaburaska, laughter, music, babushkas, samovar. I think that's vodka. Medicine, fresh bread, milk, and mommy. He misses his mommy. Okay, so we've got a building, looks like over there, and a barn, like a big silo kind of building over there. I'll go to this first because it looks a little closer. Looks like almost a bunker or maybe a barn. Oh, it's a cliff with more telephone poles. Okay, well I don't think we have a lot more there to necessarily get. Kind of doubt that we're going to have much more here, but it's worth looking at. One quick look. Okay, so that's the one I kept hearing the creaking at, but there's no way, no opening to get in or anything. It's like, so why is it creaking if I don't hear it? Okay, you know what? Let's go back. Oops, let's go back here and refill the oxygen, just to make sure. Okay. Now I know we have plenty of oxygen.
Maybe that trackway will lead me to my crew.
We found the track again. Alright. I was kind of missing that for a little while. Looks like they headed to the silo-looking building. Wow, let's try to outrun that and get inside here. It's chasing us.
There you are. Are you okay? Oh man, this is messed up. Listen, you're almost out of oxygen. I'm pretty low myself, but I'm gonna give you everything I can.
Wait a minute, I just filled up my tank.
Some air canisters in that town. Okay, you're gonna be all right now. Just hang in there, buddy. We'll figure this out together, all right? Whoa!
Whoa, he just disappeared into the ground. That's not good. Frank? Where'd you go, Frank? Frank! Woohoo! Okay, quit playing these jokes on me. First half of the code for the access to the Sudden Lab. 331. Okay, so now we have both. Alright. Keeping with security protocol, this portion of security code must be kept separate from the other half of the code. Well, we now have both of them. So I guess we can get into the lab whenever we find it again. Alright, so I'm curious, do we have to go back to town and... I'm thinking we're probably going to have to go back here and fill our canisters again. We just gave him as much oxygen as we could, and that means we're going to be running low. And then he just disappeared into the ground on us. Okay, so I'm going to go back here and get us topped off. Yep, and there we go. It says we're low on oxygen. Well, I'm glad at least I started heading back here already. Oh, that's not good. Must be getting really low. Okay, I'm not getting a warm fuzzy about this little planet here. And we just watched Frank get sucked right through the ground. I'm thinking we have to go back this way. I hope. Well, one thing I think could have done a little better with controls. Hopefully we don't have that little storm come after us again, but I think they could have done a little bit different with the controls, maybe a little better with the controls if they had it set up where the mouse didn't actually steer you, but you could free view as you're running one direction. You can browse, but unfortunately the mouse actually steers. Okay, well, we're going to take a peek back here and see if there's anything worth looking at. I don't see anything. Now, Frank disappeared. Let's see if there's anything else in here worth getting. Doesn't look like there's much of anything in here we can use. Well, there's some things in here that make it look like I might be able to get up part way up. Can I get up there? Nope. I don't think so. No, I don't think we're supposed to. Okay, I think that's just wasting time there. What we found, had to go back to town for oxygen. And we don't have a directional map or anything, and we don't have any footprints going out that way. We just have a row of what looks like either fence or telephone poles. And it terminates over there against the hill. So I think our next objective probably is somewhere back here in town. Either it's in town or it's maybe that way. Yeah, let's go check over here, because we got oxygen, so I think we're done in town. Something up here that's shiny. Let's go find out. Oh, this is grave sites. Cemetery.
These graves seem pretty makeshift. Like they were in a hurry to bury the bodies.
Yep, discovered a collection of makeshift graves outside of the town. Whatever land, wherever this place is, or whatever and wherever this place is, it seems things didn't go well for the inhabitants. No, it did not, and we watched one of them disappear into the ground, one of our own guys. Okay, well, guess what? I guess we're gonna call it a conclusion here at the graveyard. We will pick up on this again. This is Lifeless Planet, a Let's Play production by TrueRex. Subscribe, like, and share this if you like this, and I will keep these coming. Thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.